Are you ready to meet one of the most anticipated e-scooters of the season? Here it is. Just kidding you, actually new scooter is here. Hi there, as usual it's me, just a voiceover, you're watching the View Machines, and this is all new electric scooter Halten Strong. Despite the German name, it's a Chinese product, but allegedly with decent quality. The scooter has been really waited for by many people. There were many discussions on the internet about it. The matter is, the manufacturer promised to make an affordable 2x2 scooter with awesome specs. Have they managed to do that? Let's find out. We are going to make all the main tests today, so get comfortable, my friends, we are to start right now. Well, this scooter is created both for cities and cross-country. It has sporty exterior, and generally it looks awesome to my mind, but it's a matter of taste, of course. One of the main options of this scooter is an advanced suspension system of both wheels. We'll try it a bit later, but even now I can say it's pretty impressive. Then we see here hydraulic brakes. The battery has 60 volts power and 24 ampere hours capacity. There are two motor wheels, 1500 watts power each, so the total power is 3000 watts. Well, it's time to try this scooter in practice. We start our test in park on ground. It's quite rough actually, so any weak scooter just wouldn't be able to move here. But in our case we have more than enough power, even in eco mode. In standard mode, keep the handles tight, acceleration is rather impressive. Let me remind you, we have here 3000 watts, so it's not a joke. So my very first impressions are quite good about this scooter. The build quality and performance are decent. As to the drawbacks, we'll try to find them later. And now let me show you some more specs. As I said, Halten is a well-built device. Our main parts are massive and strong. Suspension parts, fenders and all the gears are made of solid metal, and the whole construction is quite robust. The platform is covered with rubber, so it may be slippery when it's wet. The platform is 60 cm length and 20 width. The ground clearance is 15 cm. The diameter of the wheels is 10 inches. The tire tread is rather aggressive. The lights are definitely worth mentioning. They are awesome. The headlamp and running lights are very powerful, as well as the stop signals. Along the platform there is RGB lights. When it's dim outside, it looks magnificent, I should say. The handlebar is pretty standard. There is a bright display. The display and all the buttons are waterproof. At the left there are buttons to control the drive modes. Well, it's okay, but the wiring could have been better. It's made a bit messy. Let's look at the folding gear. It takes just few seconds to fold it, but I noticed a significant flaw here. The handle is not fixed when it's folded, so we can't use it for carrying the scooter. The handlebar is solid and can't be adjusted. And finally, let's weigh the scooter. The result is 35 kilos. Well, let's proceed our riding. As I said, sometimes we have here even more power than we need. For example, at start the wheels are spinning if we push throttle a bit more. Undoubtedly there are more powerful scooters, like a Reckless Dualtron for example, but for ordinary rider we have here even excessive power. The driving performance is pretty decent, it goes smooth, the suspension has long travels, so it absorbs even serious holes and hammocks. But the platform is rather high from the ground, so it takes some time to get used to it. The build quality seems to be alright. It feels and sounds like a high-quality device. And the hydraulic brakes work properly. Can't say nothing special about it. By the way, there is an app for a smartphone. With this app, we can change the color of RGB light. Maybe it's not the most practical thing, but it's fun to play with it. We can choose a light to match my outfit, for example. Well, it's cool, but let's get back to the practice and test our scooter on cross-country. It's an abandoned bike track, a good place for tests. We are going to test here the performance of the suspension. As I said, it works well on ground, but let's try to cross this log. As we can see, the both wheels jump rather high, but the deck went through it without serious jerks. The slow motion shows us the performance of the suspension and its long travels. And now let's do some hill climbing. Here we have some steep ascents. As we can see, it gets over it without any difficulties. 300 watts power is a good option definitely. But here, for example, I didn't manage to climb on the hill due to the lack of traction actually. Well, and now it's high time to recharge the battery. See you soon, cause we have the most interesting tests to do. Well, the battery is charged now, and we are ready to proceed our tests. Now we are going to find out the maximum speed and range. By the way, despite the wheels have quite an aggressive tires, the scooter goes very smoothly on asphalt, but a bit noisy. One more thing, there are both hydraulic disc brakes and electric brakes. And the electric one is too sudden. I think it requires some adjustments to make it softer. Well, let's check the maximum speed. It's almost 60 km per hour, quite decent result. And now let's check the range. Actually, we checked it twice, in Sport and Eco mode, and the results significantly differ from each other. In Eco mode, the result is almost 63 km. You can see other details on the smartphone. In Sport mode, the range is 43 km. Well, let's sum up our review. Halten Strong is an awesome scooter with decent both exterior and specs. As to the price, well, it costs about $1,800. Let's call it a day, my friends. Thanks for having a ride with us. Please post your comments, what you think of this scooter. Consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us, there will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.